Hi, sorry, you're probably on your way to class, right?
Yeah, I'm on my way to home.
Ah, okay. You just walked past me.
Yeah.
You look sexy.
Thank you.
I walked behind you. You walked pretty fast. I was like, where is she heading?
I'm going home, but then to class, yeah, so I'm really busy right now.
I'm using the "this is what just happened" type of opener here, which is an old classic. You know, the old G like pickup dudes used a very canned version of that, which usually went like this. You might have heard it. "Excuse me, miss. I was over there and I just saw you. I walked over to tell you that you look beautiful." And I'm using a type of word, bad British accent here, because I think all the London guys use that. Now, every girl in the world has heard that, and it sounds kind of lame, and it has bad tonality usually when it's being delivered because it's people watching it from some guy who's done thousands of approaches, and then they use the exact same line and expect similar results. Okay, so don't do that. But you can totally tell her what just happened. That's actually quite charming because it pulls her into your moment, right? She's on her way to class or whatever. She's thinking about math or physics or history or whatever else, which we're about to find out. What is she gonna study? You are thinking about, I need to talk to girl. So you're totally not matching. And it's good to get her on the level of like, hey, I'm a stranger. I want to communicate with you. And she needs those seconds to kind of catch up. Also, if you noticed, I do pre-frame it with an assumption. So I do say, you must be on your way to class or something like that.
You're probably on your way to class, right?
This puts her on the spot because she either's gonna say yes or no, but it definitely prompts an answer and hooks her a little bit. It's like a hook, you know, on Instagram. Are you on your way to class? Swipe right. Watching this video is obviously fun, but if you actually want to integrate this in your life and need help taking action and need somebody who keeps you accountable, that is us. Book a free consultation call now. We do a bunch of them per week. They're free. We assess your situation and give you our honest feedback of what you can do in your life to take the next step. So book now before spots fill out, and let's go back to the video.
Wait, you had class already?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you have the day off?
No. I had the class, then I have a break now, and then I'm heading back to school.
I understand.
So, yeah.
What do you study?
English and Hungarian literature.
Wow, I'm always curious about people who study languages. Like, they must really, really be into languages to study languages.
And why don't you?
So the logical thing to take this conversation next would be like, what language do you study? Where do you study? How many years? Why? But I'm going with my gut here, which is like having an impulse and just speaking it, right? Like, I'm always curious about people who study languages because it's like a more fun, unpredictable way to take the conversation. And of course, it is more emotional. And if something is more emotional, it opens up way more ways for fun, light, playful conversation than just following the obvious thing, right? It's a bit more advanced, but just wanting to mention that.
Why I don't study languages?
Yeah.
I guess I don't feel like it would change my life.
Oh, in what way?
I don't know. I wouldn't make more money. I wouldn't meet more people. I wouldn't have more adventures.
Yeah.
I wouldn't develop my personality.
Yeah, I see your point.
So I don't see an incentive. I think life is about incentives.
Oh, I see.
You do what you... So what's your incentive to study languages?
So this is quite challenging, right? I'm describing her why it makes absolutely no sense for me to study languages, and then I'm putting it on her. So why do you do it? To go deeper, to put her a bit on the spot, and then I'm shutting up.
I'm interested in, and I don't know what the future holds, so yeah, I'm interested in languages and culture, and I see what's next.
Right. You take, you seem like a person who takes it, like you go with the flow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm too much in my head sometimes, to be honest. I'm very analytical.
Me too. It depends on the subject and on, I don't know.
I hold the pressure. She keeps talking, and I feel her a little bit like shaking, you know, not physically, but a bit like, ah. And then I read back to her what she said. I interpret it in a positive way, and I compliment. That's good. What you've seen here within the first 90 seconds of this interaction is multiple things, right? Like getting her to my level, creating comfort enough, leading in a kind of challenging emotional area, building pressure, making her invest into me, and then releasing the pressure. So we kind of like through one cycle of that, and it immediately bonds her more to me.
And Are you studying or are you?
No, I finished marketing and sales. I
Oh,
studied
that's
that, yeah.
great.
But already a
In
few
here?
years ago. No,
Hungary or?
I'm born in Austria,
Oh,
so I was in university in Vienna. Now here I work with like marketing and YouTube.
that's great.
Yeah.
And are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Yeah, I like to work with the internet because it's moving fast. Like there's always something new. It can be
Boring.
difficult because
Yeah.
you feel like if you don't learn something new for a couple of months, you're already behind.
Yeah. Yes,
Right?
yeah.
So it's a little ADHD, but
it can be boring, so that's a good thing.
yeah, it cannot be boring. That's true. Well, you're a sweet girl. What's your
Thank
name? Alex.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Okay, we're only 2.5 minutes in here. I do know though she's on a short break. I do feel like this is kind of like a peak emotional moment. She just asked me 2 questions. We went through that one cycle like we mentioned before. So I think this is a good place to close. At least I thought like that in the moment, right? Could we continue longer? Could I get more flirtatious? Could I try to be seductive? Sure, right? Maybe I'm a bit lazy here. Maybe also because there's 2 cameras pointed at me. I'm kind of like, okay, let's do this. Let's close. There's people walking past. There's traffic. She's on a break. I want to get out of here and just close it. Maybe there's a bit of that as well. You can always make it longer, and I suggest you to always push it longer. But nonetheless, it's a good time to close.
I want to let you go because it seems like you want to. I don't want to use up all your break.
It's it's nice to meet you, but I have a really short break.
Of
so
course.
I need
Yeah,
to
that's
go,
what I'm
but,
thinking. Let's hang out one day, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you use WhatsApp,
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Sure, you can add me.
Okay. You can type your name. If that's okay.
For sure. Let's go. Okay, it's this one.
Okay.
That's my
nice.
main for friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
bye.
Again, not a hardcore seductive close. I didn't try to, escalate physically or anything like that. Friendly chat, friendly girl. Probably I wasn't that into her. Otherwise, I would have set up the date more, like planted that seed in her mind of like, I think you're really cute. I want to see you again, right? Instead, I said like, maybe let's hang out one day. And yeah, this is my Instagram for friends. Kind of friend zoning her. I'm wondering, I don't see her face anymore here and I don't remember, to be quite frankly, but that might have been the reason. So if you're really into the girl, don't do that, but really tell her in the end, hey, you were fucking cool, I want to see you again, in your own words. Okay, that's it. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video.